Hey guys, it's Sharon. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I feel like I sound extra nasally today. And again, I'm so sorry. Your girl just went through sinus surgery and you know, I'm supposed to be getting better. I can breathe through my nostrils for once, but I feel like I sound nasalier. Make it make sense. Anyways, today's video is actually a video request. I would have not have thought of this video if someone hadn't requested it. And I'm actually really excited to do this because I've done something similar, but not quite this. So I got a comment from a user named Red Dog. Shout out to you, Red Dog. It says, if you haven't already done one of these, could you do worst/weirdest reasons for a breakup? Yes, I can, Red Dog. I'm doing it right now. So I hopped on Reddit and I literally just searched that question and we're gonna go over some of these people's really weird reasons that they've been given to be dumped. And it'll be fun. I did mention I've made something similar to this. I have like a bunch of like embarrassing or like really bad breakup stories on my channel. Not necessarily weird reasons why someone would dump you though. So if you want more breakup tea, more relationship tea, I definitely recommend checking out those videos. And if you want to see more of that and more of this, give this a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Now go grab some snacks and some tea and I don't know, maybe your significant other and your ex, and let's get right into this. So I'm under Ask Reddit and this was posted in November of 2022, so pretty recent. It has over 7,700 comments at this point. I obviously can't read all those, so we're gonna pick and choose some of the best. The question is, what's the dumbest reason someone broke up with you? Do I have one? Dumbest reason someone broke up with me. I dated this one guy when I was like 17 or 18 and he was like, yeah, so I want to break up so I can F other girls. I guess not a stupid reason to him. It was a stupid reason to me, but yeah, I guess that's my stupid breakup story, reason, whatever. Actually, now that we're here, go ahead and comment down your stupid breakup reason, but let's get into Reddit's. Because her friends broke up with their boyfriends. So it was just like a trend, like wearing high-waisted jeans. People were just also breaking up with their boyfriends because their friends were breaking up with their boyfriends. That's a really weird trend, and I feel like those girls just didn't like their boyfriends that much, and they were all like, you know what, let's just dump them all at the same time. Why else would you do that? Someone responded to that original comment and they said, I had a good friend, at least I thought so at the time, break up with her boyfriend and wanted me to break up with my new boyfriend at the time. I said no. She never spoke to me again. Her reasoning, loyalty means everything. By the way, my boyfriend at the time, he's my husband. We've been together for 9 years and 2 kids. The fact that the husband lasted longer than the friend says a lot. Also, what does loyalty means everything mean? You can be loyal to multiple people. She made it sound like she's like some leader or something, like she's a cult leader, and she's like, you have to be loyal to me and only me or else we can't have this relationship. And it's like, okay. If one of my friends ever told me I needed to break up with my boyfriend because their loyalty means everything and I needed to be loyal to them and only them, I'd think they're a narcissist, they're insane, and they may or may not be in love with me. Because why else would you want your friend to break up with their boyfriend? If not for the typical reason of they're just a bad boyfriend, but like, because you want my loyalty? It's gotta be something deeper than the surface. I visited my dad while he was in the hospital with cancer. She broke up with me because I was visiting my dad instead of visiting her. I feel like I dodged a major bullet. My favorite response to this is, you dodged a plane. Absolutely. Imagine dating someone so needy and so obsessed with having someone else's attention that they don't care if their own father is dying. That's like the one thing, dude. It's like the one thing that trumps everything. Imagine being the a person. This person responded saying, I had a guy break up with me because my dad died of cancer. He said, you seem like you're going to be a little much. Okay. What is just enough for this guy? If my dad dying of cancer makes me a little much, in your perfect world, what would be just enough? People who date, do they not realize like when you're dating, at the end of it all, you either marry the person, stay with them forever, or you break up with them, right? So if me experiencing grief is too much, what are you gonna do when other partners experience grief? Like, it's just grief too much for you? Like, I don't understand what happened to accepting your partner at their best and at their worst, whatever it is. I just don't think this guy knows how to handle emotions or anything for that matter, actually. No joke. Her mood ring changed colors. I feel like I need more context. Like, I feel like I need to know, is this like your like elementary school girlfriend? Is this like your 27-year-old girlfriend? Because like it makes a world of a difference. Does she also know she's a girl and our moods change often, mainly because of our hormones? Could that have been it? Also, like, don't mood rings just like take your body's temperature or something and not so much your mood and just assign a color to a mood? I don't know, dude, but like if someone is basing their decision to keep a relationship based off their mood ring, you know what? Dodged a bullet in this situation. Not a plane, but a little tiny bullet, you know, because that's crazy, dude. Also, though, it seems kind of fun just letting a mood ring dictate everything. I mean, easy, so I don't have to think. I'll just let my stupid plastic ring think for me instead. You've been really sad ever since I cheated on you, and I don't like that, so bye. How are you gonna let someone cheat on you and break up with you? No, this is why you don't stick with cheaters. If someone cheats with you, you never stay in the relationship. 1, because they can do it again. 2, because then that still gives them some sort of power to end their relationship before you. If I get cheated on, no, I get to break up with you, buddy. This ends here with me, not because you cheated and you get to dump me. Someone responded saying, same. I found out he cheated on me months after the fact. I attempted to break up with him, but I was young and thought I was in love, so I stayed when he promised he would make it up to me, until he texted me a few days later saying he didn't like knowing that he was the reason I was sad all the time, and then blocked me. So if you didn't like your significant other to be sad all the time, I don't know, man, here's a thought. Don't be the reason for them being sad all the time and maybe not cheat on them, but I feel like, you know, maybe that's just me. I feel like that's just too reasonable, right? It's the fact that this dude couldn't deal facing the guilt of cheating on his girlfriend. That's literally it. You cheat on a person. I'm sorry, am I supposed to be all rainbows and butterflies like a Maroon 5 song? Absolutely not. I'm gonna be pissed for a hot minute and probably resent you for it for the rest of my life if I decide to stay in that relationship. She sent me a breakup text as she was jumping into some other guy's back seat. I got this story a couple hours later through a mutual friend who was there. The next day she called wanting to get back together. Basically, she just wanted to cheat guilt-free. This feels like that Friends quote. What is it? We were on a break. Yeah, no, dude. You can't have a boyfriend one day, break up with them for 8 hours so you can do some things you wouldn't normally do in a relationship, and then expect to have that same boyfriend back at your doorstep 8 hours later. That's not how this works. Like, if you want to cheat, do promiscuous things with other people, break up with your partner, because clearly your partner is not what you want. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you say they're the love of your life. Clearly they aren't if you want to do things with other people. That's just embarrassing. My first boyfriend came over and dumped me on my front porch. He said he didn't like my lisp. He also had a lisp. Dude, what? This comment says, that sucks. Sorry. How are you gonna dump me for having a lisp when you have one? No, you see, that guy just hates that about himself, and he hates that not only does he have to hear it coming out of his mouth, but he also has to hear it coming out of someone else's mouth. Not me, but my sister got dumped because the dude had gotten a nicer car and told her that now he felt he needed a prettier girlfriend than she was. That is absolutely awful. Why would you settle in the first place? If I wasn't pretty enough, then why would you be here anyways? Bro, if a man ever said that to me, in the moment, I may not be happy that they broke up with me, but I would be very happy eventually that they broke up with me, because that is so shallow. Dude, just because you have a hot car doesn't mean hot girls are gonna date you. When I was in 2nd grade, I had a girlfriend. There was a kid in my class that had a crush on her. He told her that he hadn't pooped since he was like 2 years old. I couldn't compete with that, and the next day, he was her boyfriend. So quite literally, she left her boyfriend for the guy that was full of shit. And that's where her attraction to toxic men began. Dude, what a flex though. Wait, is that a flex? Trying to flex that you haven't pooped since you were like 2, and in kindergarten was it like 3 years? You haven't pooped in 3 years, dude. You might want to go to the ER and get that shit checked out. Literally. My roommate broke up with his girlfriend because he heard her fart once. So did he just think that girls don't fart? Or was the fart just that bad? Guys, if you didn't know, girls fart and they poop and they burp. It's crazy. I know I'm not supposed to tell you that. It's supposed to be like this secret amongst girls, but like, yeah, we let it rip sometimes. That's crazy, right? How will he ever be with another woman ever again? 2 months into dating a girl, I accidentally spilled some melatonin out of my backpack on her bedroom floor. She was like, what are those pills? Accusations of me being a drug addict. I wasn't, and then blocked me on everything. And the best part is, even if you were trying to explain to her, this is to help me sleep, she'd be like, yeah, sleep? What's that slang for? What does sleep really mean? Is that your druggy term? Like, I feel like at that point you're in too deep. You can't be reasonable to someone that just assumes any pill makes you a drug addict. You know, there's some prescribed medicine that people just have to take. In this case, this isn't even medicine, it's a vitamin. That's the best part. Dang, I have to take a daily daily allergy medicine. Guess I'm a cokehead. I can't wait until she's older and she has to take pills for some reason. I hope they run into each other again and he gets to call her a drug addict. I love you. You're the best man I've ever met, and I hope whoever I end up with is just like you. Just not you. Then she kissed me and said she'd miss me terribly. What does that mean? When people say, I hope I find someone just like you, you did, and you have. It's me. I'm just like me because I am me. What does that mean? How can you hope to find a person just like the person you are with but are leaving? Make it make sense. I feel like this person was just trying to break up with them and didn't want to make them feel bad about how they were breaking up with him or why they were breaking up with him. So like they just said that, but like in reality, I think that's worse. Dodged a bullet. My boyfriend of 2 years broke up with me because he wanted, and I quote, a Latina with attitude. And I'm a nice girl. I'm not Latina and don't have an attitude. He knew that 2 years ago, so I don't know where that came from. I know where that came from. He met a Latina with an attitude. It's so funny though, because guys are always like, yeah, I want a Latina with an attitude. And then they get a Latina with an attitude, and all of a sudden it's, you always got an attitude. They can't handle it. She said I was keeping her from going to school and attempting to hold her back in life. This was after I had paid for all her textbooks and for about 2/3 of her tuition when she couldn't afford it, and broke down crying about not being able to continue going to school because of the cost. We had been dating for about 4 years at this point. Damn, that's crazy. A bachelor's degree is also 4 years. How are you gonna cry about not being able to afford school? So your significant other pays for your school so you can keep going to school, and then you break up with that significant other that allowed you to continue going to school because they were holding you back from school. How is he holding you back if he's the only reason you can afford to go to school? Obviously there's no logic in here, so I can't think of a logical reason because there is none. Someone can't be holding you back and giving you the resources you need to excel in life at the same time. And if they can, then I'll shut up. But like, not in this scenario. It ain't happening here. You can't cry about not affording school, get school paid for by your partner, and then say your partner is holding you back. It doesn't work like that. So I don't understand how this could make sense to her, unless, let's be honest, she just wanted him to pay for her school, and then she got her school paid for and she got her degree, and now she doesn't need him anymore, which sounds really but alas, I wouldn't put it past her at this rate. See, this is why like you gotta create like a contract or something. Like if you're gonna give someone money, especially a lot of money, especially tuition money, you need to create a contract. I don't care if they're your mother, your brother, your sister, your girlfriend, abuela, whoever. You will pay me back or you can't break up with me. Divorced 6 years ago. Reason, what if we stop getting along in the future? What if a meteor hits us tomorrow and destroys the entire planet? What if aliens come down and take over the human race? What if the sky was green? Like imagine ending a marriage with someone over a what if scenario. A problem that doesn't even exist. A problem that could exist out of the million other problems that could also exist. No, dodged a bullet, dude. That's insane. As someone who was an overthinker, can still sometimes be an overthinker, this is pushing it. Everything is a major what if. They gave me mono, then broke up with me because it was too stressful to have a sick significant other during exam season. I would be so pissed. First of all, I don't need you to take care of me. I can take care of myself. Would it be nice for my significant other to take care of me? Of course it would, but don't get it twisted, buddy. It's not the first time I've been sick. But aside from that, how are you gonna get me sick and then it's too stressful for you? Not a breakup, but a guy ghosted me because I didn't want to sleep with him right off the bat and said that life is all about taking risk. I need someone who isn't afraid to take risks. Yeah, getting gonorrhea or chlamydia or crabs is not a risk I'm willing to take. Dudes that only want one thing from women, you know you can pay for that, right? You don't have to waste your time whining and dining. You can just go straight for the home run and it'll be so much easier for the both of us. Why waste my time and your time? The fact that there are people like this out there, every day I get more and more disappointed with humanity. I wonder though, like, were these genuine reasons or were they excuses? It'd be terrifying if they were genuine reasons, because the mood ring, for example, if someone is out there genuinely believing that, I am so concerned. That's what's scary about these. We don't know if they actually believe them or not, but we have to believe that they do believe them. I'm gonna give everyone the benefit of the doubt and just be like, you know, they just wanted to break up with them and they just needed a reason and that's the best thing they had. Even though I know I'm lying to myself, but at least I can admit that I'm lying to myself. myself, right? Unlike a lot of these guys. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give this a thumbs up. In the comments below, I want you to tell me which of these reasons do you think is the most absurd, and if you had a stupid, absurd breakup reason or reason that somebody dumped you, please let me know in the comments below. Now, shout out of the day goes to Gabriella on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you would like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram. And actually, if you have a video that you'd like to see from me, just like Red Dog over here, let me know in the comments as well. And if you're not already subscribed, you should probably turn on those post notifications. Also, I did get a comment. I actually got several comments asking me about this like little neon cloud light sign thing. I've been meaning to tag this in all my videos, but I will make sure to product tag it specifically in this video. I think I got it off of like Amazon, question mark. I don't know, it's really not that hard to find, I promise. But anyways, if you want to see more content like this, I definitely recommend checking out my Revealing Secrets playlist. Go binge all my breakup stories videos where I read my subscribers really bad breakup stories. And there are also several other videos on my channel where I read Reddit threads like confessions and am I the a-hole? All that being said, I hope you don't have to deal with a really bad breakup like this. If you have, I hope you don't have to deal with it again. Here's to dating better, smarter partners, I guess, question mark. Anyways, stay safe out there. Bye.